A lot of people in Australia drink coffee at night and think the only thing it does is keep them awake. But here's something most Australians have never tried. Adding just one clove to your evening coffee, not 5, not a spoonful, just one. And according to nutrition researchers and traditional health practices used for generations, the effect can feel surprisingly different within minutes, especially if you often feel bloated, restless at night, or mentally exhausted after long days in cities like Sydney, Melbourne, or Brisbane.
What actually happens when clove meets coffee? Coffee already stimulates your nervous system. That's obvious. But cloves contain natural compounds like eugenol, a powerful antioxidant that has been studied for its anti-inflammatory and digestive effects. Now imagine combining the warmth of coffee with the calming aromatic oils of clove. For many people, the experience feels smoother, less heavy on the stomach, less acidic, and strangely comforting. This is why some Australians who experience late-night digestion issues have started experimenting with small spice additions instead of loading coffee with sugar or artificial creamers.
The first 10 minutes, this is where people usually notice the first change. Not some magical transformation, just subtle physical shifts. The aroma alone changes the experience. The scent of clove activates parts of the brain connected to relaxation and memory. That warm, spicy smell can psychologically signal the body to slow down. Then comes the stomach. Some people report feeling less bloating after meals. Others notice the coffee feels easier to digest. That matters because many Australians deal with digestive discomfort without realizing how often acidic drinks contribute to it, especially during stressful work weeks. And stress is everywhere now. Traffic, deadlines, screens, poor sleep. Whether you live in Perth or Adelaide, the modern Australian lifestyle keeps the nervous system overstimulated almost constantly.
Why clove has been used for centuries? Clove isn't some internet trend. It has been used in traditional practices across multiple cultures for hundreds of years, mainly because of its strong natural oils. In modern nutrition science, cloves are often discussed because they contain antioxidants that help fight oxidative stress inside the body. Oxidative stress is linked to fatigue, inflammation, aging, and even poor sleep quality. And according to health organizations in Australia, chronic stress and poor dietary habits continue to affect millions of adults every year. Now, obviously, one clove is not going to cure anything, but small habits repeated daily can influence how the body feels over time. That's the important part. The surprising effect on night cravings. Here's something many people don't expect. The strong flavor of clove can actually reduce the desire for sugary snacks at night, and this matters more than people think. Late-night snacking has become extremely common across Australia, especially after dinner while watching television or scrolling on the phone. The problem is that sugar spikes energy temporarily, then crashes it. That crash can interfere with sleep quality and leave people exhausted the next morning. Some people find that warm clove coffee feels satisfying enough to reduce those cravings naturally, not because it's magic, but because flavor affects appetite more than most people realize.
The psychological effect nobody talks about. There's another layer to this. The ritual itself. Taking 1 minute to prepare something intentionally changes how the brain experiences it. When people slow down at night, even briefly, the nervous system responds differently. The warmth of the mug, the smell of spice, the reduced bitterness, it creates a moment of pause. And in today's world, pause is rare. Especially in busy Australian cities where people move from work stress straight into digital overload without recovery time. Sometimes the body isn't only reacting to food, it's reacting to lifestyle. So, should you try it? If you enjoy coffee and want to experiment with a simple nighttime ritual, adding one clove may create a surprisingly different experience. Maybe smoother digestion. Maybe fewer cravings. Maybe simply a calmer feeling before bed. Or maybe nothing dramatic at all. Because real health changes are usually subtle, not cinematic. And that's exactly why they're believable. So tonight, before you make your usual coffee, try adding 1 clove and pay attention to how your body responds 10 minutes later.